Okay, mine.
So we make love. I pray when I wake up. I put in the good work for you.
Peace, y'all. It's Amani Jade and my bae
Najee A.M.
on this
30-day
30-day bae challenge.
Brought to you by the Oakland.
Mind.
Yee.
Thanks for joining this listening journey where we're reviewing one album a day, highlighting diverse Bay Area talent, bringing you some appreciation, inspiration, and pride because we wet. Show love the Bay way. It's a new thing.
30 days, one Bay Area album a day. Subscribe now so you can stay with us, and welcome to day 2, Astu, the album Patterns.
Yeah.
So as always, we're going to go ahead and start with the car Fizi, and she is Eritrean, right? And that's a country right next to Ethiopia, if you didn't know, by way of San Jose, which is where she's from. She began singing at the age of 4. She's self-taught. She wrote her first song at the age of 29, and her newest single is called Reckless. As far as the album, it dropped in 2018. Took her 5 months to write, record, and complete.
That's really, really quick.
It
She
is.
started writing at 29 and she couldn't stop.
She was like, I'm with it. We in there.
We in it.
And most of the album is produced by Daoud, who also works with Saba. And
That's really dope.
that is really dope.
That's the same one?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Same one.
I love Saba. He's so tight.
Saba is nice. Check out they Tiny Desk concert. And the song Roots is also produced by Chris Keys, who just dropped a project with my man Quelle Chris, and that's on the Bandcamp. Check that out. And all the songs are written by Astu herself.
29 to infinity.
So on to
music production. So, like you just said, right? Chris Keys, he worked on the song Roots. He co-produced it with Daoud, and he also just dropped that project. Boop, that's cool. The vibes of the music overall really match the messages, I think. Like, for example, you had a kind of happy-go-lucky vibe of searching for a good time in the song Son of California, right? Somebody's trying to hitchhike when it's sunny outside, right? It's something that's not really beautiful that's wrapped in a beautiful atmosphere. And then you have this really dope change in the song Paper Heart. It's like she's kind of going back and forth with the messages, and the song, it goes with it. So production is dope, on point. I really like the hypnotizing trance-like switch in Staycation/Runaway. The whole project is called Patterns, and that switch is like a loop. It's like repetitive. Yeah. It's like the pattern of the music, and it just is so trance-like. But overall, the music is reflective, spacious. I think Love Lessons, that song really captures that.
And a lot of the in-between pieces called intros, where you hear a group of women talking, I believe they are the Hallelujahs.
Hallelujah!
Very miseducation of Lauryn Hill. And it's also very Bay Area and very Oakland, great town. Yeah. Because it's like a lot of people who are actually in the town doing a lot of different work. And I still works with a lot of different folks from the town, especially like up-and-coming artists. And so what I hear is a lot of those people in those conversations and in those groups. And they're hilarious, too. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, they deep. Like, the intros alone capture the journey of the album.
Exactly. I would say vocally, she is really interesting because her voice reminds me of Dido. Sometimes it's Sade, okay? And sometimes she has like a whole different kind of accent. You know what I'm saying?
Very interesting. And she has a nice vocal range. Sometimes she flexes it and loops it again in song Paper Heart, Runaway, Staycation. Like, she's letting you know how far her vocals can go.
Exactly. And the interlude is so good. It captures a lot of the project in sound and message because it could be a positive pattern or a negative depending on the context. Bringing us to
messages in the music. I love a good double entendre. So to me, it's just the overall theme is strong black woman messages, but delivered in soft, beautiful melodies that over time melt away the confusion of the patterns that we don't intentionally create or co-create. So you got Get Money and Pop-Tart Ass Love, which is like the Oreo to the song Southern California. And it's a lot of directing at the other person. Like, this nigga, this, that, they, whoop, wop. They be doing this, and they only want you for this, and whoopty wop, right? But then, as you progress in the project, there's kind of a redirection inward. Like, in Communicate and Rub on My Booty, right? They're noticing their own patterns of, like, how they show up in love, right? Is it really loving? And then, Ride or Die, you can speak to that.
Yeah, it speaks exactly to the gap between the messages that we internalize in self-knowing, because those messages that are disempowering become larger than the power we were born with and sharing connection to others.
It shouldn't have to be you ride or you die.
Exactly.
Like, come on now.
It's a whole lot of in-between room.
It's a lot of, it's infinite possibilities, okay? But then you get to the end and you hear Love Lessons, which explicitly says featuring the Hallelujahs, between 43 seconds and 57 seconds. That part just sums it up. And you have to listen to see what I'm talking about. It's really beautiful, and it's really different from how it starts to how it begins. Real full circle.
And so on to the last part, which is our favorite songs. My favorite song is the interlude, So Good. And the reason that it is because it's such a beautiful song, and I think it's really empowering. You know what I'm saying? To be able to have that kind of message in a song and just take control of that. Take control of your own narrative and what you think and what you feel about yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think it shows like a lot of depth and a lot of brevity in the track.
I love her voice in that song too. I'm gonna have to say, okay, there's a few different things for faves. Actually, there's a song that brought me to the album, and then there's a surprise fave, and then the original fave. So Patterns is a song that brought me to the project, self-titled track, right? And I definitely had my whole fair share of patterns. Finally, I've come to a different space. I've done my own evolution, right? I ain't doing no more breakup to makeup. Okay. But that was one of my favorites because I saw her do it live, which is also what brought me to my original favorite, Roots. And we ain't undercover. We out here like fuck it. I love that. She does it so good live. It's a good song, but you gotta see her live. She be out here doing it. And then my surprise favorite, when I listened to the whole thing more than one time, Paper Heart. Paper Heart, because just the change in the mood and the sound, and it's like a sad song, but it's not a sad vibration. And it's like power that comes from becoming aware and accepting yourself so that you can choose yourself as the ultimate act of love. And yeah, sometimes you're salty, right? But you got to go through things sometimes to see yourself in the situations that you were in, right? It takes two to tango.
They definitely do.
So those are my faves.
All day, every day. And so if you're feeling this album, you should also check out our honorable mention for today, Isaiah McLane's Lips. He freestyled a lot of that album, and I love freestyling. So anybody who freestyles the album, AOK in my book. Comment below, like, subscribe to stay tuned with our daily reviews in the 30-day Bay Challenge.
And follow us on IG so you don't miss out. RG Live, story be popping. We're going to have Topic Tuesdays, Freebie Fridays. We're going to try to get some artists. Astu might pop up on our IG Live for an interview. So listen to it. If you have things you want to talk about with her, share with her, discuss with her, come to our IG Live. And get some free merch like these dope Oakland Mind shirts. Again, you got to see the whole thing.
Every single week, to anybody who likes and comments on that week's videos or joins us on live, you get a chance to win official Oakland Mind merch.
Right, because we're spreading that love.
Exactly.
The Bay way.
Straight up.
All right. So link below. Hit the things.
Hit the bell.
All the things.
You know what I'm saying?
And we popping. We'll see you tomorrow.
We out. Peace.
Take it in. I'm on live while I wait. And I give till I take. Love 'em like we roll.